friends, Sleepy here, and welcome to a new pickups video. I've got some great stuff to share with you guys today, so we'll get started here. First off, we'll go over stuff I got from eBay, and then we'll move on to stuff I got from my local game stores. First thing here I got is a demo disc for the original Xbox, and now this is one that I've been after for a while. It's really rare and really hard to find, especially this version, and that is a copy of Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell demo disc, but this is the Toys R Us version. That's even harder to find than the regular version. I still gotta find the regular one, but I was super excited to find this one, and it was only $5, $4.99 shipped. You know, I had to grab it. Such a great price for it. These rarely pop up online, and when they do, they usually command a lot of money. And the really cool thing about the Toys R Us version, back in the day, when you pre-ordered a copy of the game, you got to get this, and then you had to bring this back with you because there was a coupon to save $5. And the coupon was actually a barcode on the back that they scanned for you that would save you an additional $5. So it was awesome. You know, you put $5 down to get the game. You know, these are normally $50. You brought this in, you actually got it for $45. So that is definitely something that is really cool. You know, definitely love stuff like this. And I've got a huge original Xbox demo collection, which, you know, I'd like to do a video sometime highlighting that. So that'd be really cool. But very, very excited to finally find a copy of this for the collection. So glad to have that. Next up, I got 2 copies of this, and this is a bonus for the Crash Nitro Kart game. This is actually a soundtrack. There's a version for the original Xbox and PS2 that came bundled with soundtracks. They're really hard to find, very rare. The soundtracks themselves are even harder to find than just the cases, but these are just the soundtracks separate. I found them both on eBay. One was $8 and one was $10. I had to jump on it because of how rare they are. But they're both in great condition. They both came in little case holders. So now I need to be on the lookout for a case copy of Crash Nitro Kart for the Xbox and PS2. I'd like to get both of those. You know, I just need to get ones that have that logo printed on the case, which are really hard to find these days. So, you know, I'll be on the lookout for that, but I was super excited to at least get the soundtracks, and both of these are in really good condition, so happy to have those. Next up, I'm continuing to work on my Movie Pass variant set for my original Xbox. Just had 5 left to get. Been having a hard time finding them, so I decided to see if any of the other console versions, PS2, GameCube, of the same games may have had the Movie Pass in them, and I was lucky and found that they were. So first one I got was a copy of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. This is for the GameCube. It was like $8, and it does come with the Movie Pass, so that's awesome. Got the Movie Pass there. Now all I have to do is find an Xbox copy that has the sticker on it for the Movie Pass, put this Movie Pass in there, and I'll have that complete. So I was happy to get that one. Next up for PS2, I got a copy here of Robots. This was like, I think, $6 or $7. It also has the Movie Pass. Now, I have run into copies in the past of the Xbox that had the logo on it for the bonus Movie Pass, but it never had the Movie Pass in itself, and I passed it on it. So now I definitely need to go and find the case, and I'll have that one complete. Next up, we have probably the hardest variant to find for Movie Pass variants, and that is the Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. And this is a PS2 copy. It has the logo there, and it also has the Movie Pass, which is super hard to find. It's easier to find a PS2 version than it is to find an Xbox version, and I think this one was only like $4 or $5, so I'm super happy to have that. It's just going to be really difficult to track down an Xbox copy that actually has the logo printed on it. There's a lot more PS2 copies with the Movie Pass than there is Xbox copy with the Movie Pass, so excited to have that now. And the last one I got for Movie Pass is a copy of Curious George. This is also another super difficult game to find with the Movie Pass. This one has the Movie Pass in it, which is great, but I need to find an Xbox case that has the logo printed for the movie ticket, which is extremely rare as well. So that's going to be a challenge to find, and I think this one was like $5 or something, but very excited to have those Movie Passes. At least I have the passes. Now I just gotta track down the cases. I'm sure at some point I'll run into one that doesn't have the pass, and I'll be able to complete it with those. So super good. Happy to have that stuff. Next up, I grabbed a little bundle here because it came with a bonus DVD, which is a pre-order bonus for a game that I wanted, but these were all bundled together, so I had to get them all. It was only 20 bucks. And the first thing that was included with that was a copy of True Crime New York City for PlayStation 2. And it is complete. Didn't have it on the PS2, so this will definitely be going in the collection. Next up was a copy of Headhunter, which I already have, but I have an extra one, and I'm not sure how my copy condition is, so we'll compare the two, and then I'll just trade off the other one. But that one was complete. I also had a copy here of Siphon Filter Dark Mirror, which I've never played before. I did not have in the collection, so definitely was a nice bonus to add. That was really cool. Came with a brand new copy here of a digital video guide for the Chronicles of Riddick, Escape from Butcher Bay. So it's basically like a digital strategy guide, which is really awesome. Definitely excited to have this in the collection. And to get it in that bundle for 20 bucks is not bad. You know, get 3 games and 2 bonus items. So that was cool. And the whole reason I bought it for was to get the mission briefing behind the scenes DVD of Call of Duty Finest Hour. Whole reason I got that bundle for 20 bucks was just to get this DVD. They didn't have it separate, so I had to get everything, which, you know, I'm fine with. You know, it's still a good price to pay. When you originally pre-ordered this game, you got a DVD, you got a pack of poker cards, and a thing of poker chips. So I've got the first part of the bundle. I just got to track down the deck of cards and the poker chips, and I'll have my pre-order bonus completed. So this was a great thing to find and a really good price for it, so I'm happy with that. Next up, we'll move on to another bonus DVD. This is a pre-order bonus you got, and that was the bonus DVD for Shadow Ops Red Mercury. And this is brand new, still sealed. Found it eBay seller, and it was only $8 shipped. So super happy to get it. Another one of those bonus items that you got for pre-ordering stuff. I mean, back in the day, original Xbox, PS2, GameCube and stuff, I mean, they gave some great stuff when you pre-ordered stuff. You know, today, all you get is DLC codes, in-game things like that. You know, they don't really give too many physical items. Occasionally you do, but it's not like it used to be when these were out. You got some great stuff, so this was cool to find. Happy to have that now. And the final thing from eBay, this is a not-for-resale variant. This completed my not-for-resale set for the original Xbox. It's the rarest one out there. Very hard to find. I had to jump on it when I saw it. It was only $4.95 shipped. And that was Project Gotham Racing, the not-for-resale edition. Very awesome. Super excited to get this. It is complete. I've been after this for several years now, and I finally tracked down a copy. These rarely ever show up on eBay, once in a while, and I've never been able to find one locally, but definitely excited to have that. Alright, I have one thing I picked up from Gamefly. It's a little video game rental service that I use. Rented this, and I actually enjoyed it, so I picked it up, and that was a copy of Paper Mario Color Splash for the Wii U. I think it was something like $30 after I had a coupon. Great game. You know, I had a lot of people didn't like it. You know, it wasn't as good as the original Paper Mario games. But I had a lot of fun with it when I rented it, liked it, so I had to keep it. So I picked it up. It is in my Wii U right now because I have been playing it. Awesome title. I definitely recommend getting it. You can get it now between 30 and 40 bucks. It's definitely worth picking up if you like the Paper Mario series. You know, it's not as good as some of the older ones, but it's still a fun title that I would recommend you grab. One thing from the Salvation Army, it was only like $2, and that was a copy of World Series of Poker Tournament of Champions 2007 edition for the Xbox 360. So really happy to get that. It's complete. Did not have it. I actually have played this in the past. I enjoyed it. I like playing poker. I play a game every week on Wednesday nights. So definitely happy to have this. Great condition. Next up, now from Game Store stuff here, this was $1. Was a copy of Battlefield 3 for 360. It is complete. Did not have it in the collection. Definitely want to try it out. So for $1, you can't go wrong. Next up, we have a copy of Monster Madness, Battle for Suburbia. It was pretty cheap. I don't remember how much, but it was like $3 or $4. Never played it before. I did hear some good things about it, so I picked it up. Next up, we got a copy here of Body Count, another title I never played. It is complete, so happy to have this added to the 360 collection, because I'm going to start building up my 360 collection this year. That's my goal, is to start getting a lot of these titles because they're cheap and they're easy to find, but eventually they're going to be hard to find, so I want to grab them now while I can. Next up here, Blaze Blue Calamity Trigger. So this is a fighting game, which looks really fun. Definitely want to check it out, and it is complete. That was also between like $3-4 bucks. Next up here is Blazing Angels 2 Secret Missions of World War II. I had the first Blazing Angels, so I had to get the sequel. It is complete. I think this one was like $5 bucks, so it was a great deal for that. Next up is a copy of Hellboy, The Science of Evil, which this one's actually kind of hard to find. A buddy of mine was telling me that these are getting kind of uncommon, so I grabbed it. I think it was only like $4 or something. It is complete, and I had originally played this when I rented it, and it was very fun, so definitely want to pop it in, try it out again, and finish beating this game. Next up here, I have a copy of Fuse. I think this one was like $3. Don't know anything about it, just was cheap. Figured I'd grab it. It is complete, so we'll see how that game is. Next up here is a copy of Homefront, which first-person shooter game. I really liked this game. It was fun. I know it got a lot of bad reviews on it, but it had a fun story, and it's cheap. I think I got this for like $4. Definitely recommend. If you haven't played it, pick up a copy. It's fun just to play through. It is complete, so that was good to get. Next up here is Bladestorm, The 100 Years War. Never played this game. I always looked at it, thought I'd want to, check it out, and definitely glad to get it. This one was only $4, and it is complete, so happy to have another 360 game for the set. Next up is Inferno, Hell's Vengeance. I do remember renting this game when it was first out, and I really enjoyed it. Never got around to picking up a copy. Finally got one, and I think this one was like $4 or $5, and it is complete. So that was awesome. And now the next two items here, I was surprised to find. Found at two different game stores, or was it the same game store? I can't remember. All I remember is they were marked $10 each. Actually, I think it was the same store. It's just been a while, since I picked these up. All this stuff is like months old now. I'm trying to get caught up on these pickup videos. But I found two copies of this, and I was just amazed that I found them right after finding the other one. It's two more not-for-resale copies of Project Gotham Racing. Super crazy luck finding two more of this super rare game. So now I've got 3 copies of it, and all of them are complete and in good condition. So that is just awesome. Having 3 copies of the rarest not-for-resale game. Don't know what I'm going to do with the other copies right now. May eventually put them up for trade for something I really want. But definitely super excited to have that not-for-resale set complete for the original Xbox. This was amazing. It was a long journey, but I'm so glad to have that finished. So awesome. Alright guys, well that's everything so far. I will have some more pickup videos. I got more stuff to go through to show you guys. I want to get these videos filmed so I can get the stuff put away. I still have not forgot about doing my room tour and doing collection videos and stuff like that, so be on the lookout for those. Do want to thank you for watching. Take care, have a wonderful day, and Sleepy will see you guys next time.